Governor Bill Lee signing the Tennessee Investment in Student Achievement at his own former high school, replacing the formula that has funded public schools in the state for more than 3 decades. It comes after months of public input and committee meetings, including a town hall in Greeneville in November. It amounts to $1 billion extra dollars going to education. Johnson City Director of Schools Steve Barnett says it could mean improvements added with one-time federal COVID dollars may become permanent. His schools are getting an extra $6 million.
Response to intervention for tutoring, additional teacher positions to lower class sizes in some of our highest poverty schools.
Representative David Hawk was at that town hall 6 months ago, pushing for money for nurses and other unfunded state mandates. Though the new money won't come until fall 2023, he says some investments start right away.
We're going to put a substantial amount of dollars toward that K-3 reading program and try to ramp that up over the next 12 months and see where that gets us as we move forward. A second aspect that's going to be implemented in this coming school year are the skills-based learning for our teenagers.
Educators see this as an opportunity to make a difference for kids.
Watching students who obviously have struggled for a long time, and any way that we can use this additional money to help every one of our students be as successful as he or she can be, then that's really what we need to focus on.
Indicted on 24 counts following a fire at a daycare. Back in February, the Little Lambs daycare caught fire with 27 children inside. Police say the employee now charged admitted to drinking while taking care of those children. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But as Eric Price shows us, parents are calling for more accountability after that man now faces lesser charges than when police first arrested him.
The man charged with starting a fire at this daycare could be facing lesser charges than when he was first arrested. Now, parents who had a stake at this daycare think he should have had more consequences.
It was very frustrating for me. I felt like it was kind of like reliving the whole situation again.
Christine Brady's 8-year-old son, Brentley, received care from the suspect charged at Little Lambs daycare. Watching James Carpenter go through the court process has been difficult.
I don't feel like they are really looking out for the best interest of the kids. They're just trying to placate the adults at this point, and that's not okay.
Carpenter first faced charges of neglect, but a judge dismissed them because of the wording of the charge. According to the law, the judge ruled only a parent or legal guardian could be charged with child neglect. With this new indictment, he's now facing misdemeanor child endangerment, a lesser charge with a lesser punishment.
I think it's really unfortunate that this is coming down to vagueness in legal language, because I don't think anybody would disagree that this is neglect.
We took parents' concerns to State Senator Heidi Campbell, who now says she's working to create legislation for incidents like this.
And I'm also planning to bring a law to clarify that child care workers can be held accountable for neglect when kids are in their care.
I hope that justice is actually served.
Hamilton County officials have announced that Roberts Mill Road is closed for the immediate future. Residents who live here on the Hickson side tell me this will affect their daily commute, but says it will cause even more traffic problems than they already have.
My thought was, is the electricity going to go out?
John Nichols lives at the entrance of Roberts Mill Road. He says that overnight heavy rains were some of the worst he's seen in the area.
You could hear the wind blowing, and it was raining hard.
The extreme rains forced the Hamilton County Highway Department to shut the road down indefinitely due to the cracked and washed away road.
The problem is the people that live on the mountain they travel back and forth up and down the mountain in the mornings and afternoons to and from work.
Resident Jennifer Wells, who lives near the road, says the closure leaves limited routes for those that live on the mountain.
The only 2 ways for them to come is this way, or if the W, or the front of Signal on Taft Highway.
The lack of routes near the road is one problem, but residents are also concerned that traffic will continue to get worse as drivers figure out new ways to get up Signal Mountain.
They're building more and more subdivisions up there, so the traffic is getting very, very, very busy.
Nichols tells me he isn't expecting traffic to decrease in the area for the next few years, but hopes the county can figure out a solution to the damaged road.
Sooner or later, they're going to have to widen this road and do something about it.
The County Highway Department says they are contacting a geotech stabilization company to figure out how to best repair the road.